Hi everyone. I was thinking, I've seen so many videos where people do things with these cinnamon rolls. You've all seen them. And they kick it up a little bit by doing things different than just the way the package says to make them. And I was thinking, well, it's the holiday season. Why don't I make these in such a way where I can put them in a round pan, maybe make a huge big cinnamon bun, and incorporate ground up almonds, real crunchy ground up almonds, and maybe some cranberries in there too. That would make it more holiday-ish and probably kick up the flavor. Let's see how it turns out. If it turns out good, that'd be wonderful. We'll keep the recipe. If it turns out crappy, I'm sure if I fling it off the back ridge in the backyard, some kind of a wild vulture or somebody will have a field day eating it. So it's a win-win, no matter what happens. I'll be right back. All the deer are walking by while I'm in the kitchen trying to bake this dessert. Look how cute. And there's a little straggler up ahead. Where did he go? I think he's behind the tree. Yep. Hi, baby. They can't hear me and I'm talking to them. I don't know, I get lost in animals. Let me get back to my baking. Okay, I've got some almonds and I'm gonna pour them into my grinder. I knew I'd lose a few, but that's okay. And then you screw this thing back on there. Wait, like that. It's hard to do with one hand. So let me get this on tight, and then we'll give those little nuts a whirl. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay. All right, we got to get started somewhere. So I have this cheap old pan I've used a million times. They're good for everything. I'm just going to spray this with a little bit of Pam. Any brand would do. I just happen to have that on hand. And then I'm going to somehow or another arrange my biscuits. I open them up and they're ready to go in the pan. How they're going to go in, I'm not sure yet. I'm just going to play it by ear as I go along. Okay, well, I thought I would be more inventive than this, but it's just really the simplest way. I just put them in the round pan in a round circle and just patted them down, spread them out. But what I may do, after I put my layers of nuts and cranberries, what I might do is I have a second roll of these buns, and maybe I'll put them on top. So it'll be like a cinnamon cake kind of a thing with walnuts and, not walnuts, almonds and cranberries in the middle. All right, let's see how this turns out. I have the almonds that I just took out of that chopper, and I'm sprinkling them all on. The almonds smell so good. They came just like cookie crumble. And I'm making a whole layer of cookie crumble almond nuts. When I get them all over everything, I'm gonna put some cranberries on top. And then I think I'm gonna go for that extra layer of cinnamon bun on top. And then we'll drizzle icing over everything when it comes out of the oven. Wow, this smells so good. I hope it tastes as good as it's starting to smell. This is my invention for the day. I'm keeping busy before surgery on Thursday. And once again, I'm making everything simple and easy. And sometimes they turn out, you don't even know why you thought of it. But other times they turn out pretty good and you surprise yourself. And that's what I'm hoping is going to be happening here when I'm through with this. Okay, let's take it to the next step. Let me go find some cranberries. Okay, I've got my crummy nuts all spread out in the pan. And I've got some cranberries that I got out of the pantry. And I'm going to put them all around. And it's a little difficult to do with the one hand, so my apologies, and I'll be back with a neater looking pan in a minute. Bye. I'm back, and that might not look too much neater, but at least I think everybody will get a bite of cranberry when it's all done. Now, I don't know, should I put another layer of biscuits over it? Cinnamon buns, rather? Another layer on top? And make this all the filling? Or do I make this all the topping? I have to think about this now. Both sound like good options. I don't know what to do. I don't know. Let's go big. Go big or go home. I'm going to put another layer. Why not? Let's see how this turns out. I may regret it, but I'm going for it. All right, I'm ready to pop open the other one. There we go. All right, I'm just going to follow around with my little muffins. Why do I keep calling them muffins? They're buns, aren't they? Cinnamon buns. Buns, Laura, get it right. Okay. All right, let me finish this off. I'll preheat the oven. I'm going to use the baking instructions that come with the thing here. And fingers crossed, when I take it out of the oven, it'll be ready for icing and I won't have to throw it off the mountain in the backyard. Alrighty, the second layer is on there. I'm going to hit them up with a little bit more buttery spray. And then I had another idea. I think I am going to take these nuts, we have plenty left, and I think I'm going to sprinkle a little bit more on top. Okay? This, oh man, I love almonds, walnuts, peanuts, whatever. And this is going to be wonderful. They're going to get crunchy on top. Hopefully maybe even a little toasted, like a toasted nut thing going on top. And then if all comes out okay, then I will take the icing that comes with these cinnamon things and we will drizzle it on top. Fingers crossed, they're going in. Oh man, I wish you can experience what I am smelling straight out of the oven. You know what? They look absolutely gorgeous. They're done absolutely right on point. The only thing is I thought they would have spread out bigger and made like one big gigantic cinnamon roll, but the nuts are baked to like that toastiness. You could see the cranberries have made some juices. You got the bottom layer underneath there. Everything is just cooked perfectly, baked rather, I should say. Oh man, now I have the icing and I poured the icing in a bottle so I wouldn't make as much mess putting it on, but I probably will. But the taste is really all that matters, so all right, let's give it a whirl. Okay, come on, icing. I'm making a mess. I'm making absolutely no sense with this design at all. But everybody that has a bite is going to get a little bit of everything, including this icing. Oh, and you know what I did with the icing? I put just about a half a teaspoon of water in with the 2 packages of icing that came with the cinnamon roll packages. And that thinned it out just a little bit so that I could do what I'm doing now, and that's drizzling it. Makes it just a little bit more easy. It doesn't come out like Elmer's glue. Oh, wow. That smells amazing. We've got one big, gigantic cinnamon roll muffin, and in between we have layers of crushed almonds and fresh cranberries. Could you get any better? I think I can get better. Hang on. Okay, I'm back. How about a few more festive cranberries, which are going everywhere except for where I want them. But don't they make it look pretty and festive? Here's another one. Hang on. You belong over there. Aw, there you go. There you go. Get down. You look like you're standing up and saluting something. Get. And what are you doing over there? Get up on there. Okay. Get up on there. Alrighty. We have a gigantic cinnamon, almond, cranberry muffin. And it smells delicious. And I can't wait to dig in later on. I'm going to let this sit. I'm going to finish what I'm going to make for dinner. And this is going to be one heck of a dessert. I think I'm going to have it with a nice cup of hot tea. And it's going to be great. I love the way this turned out. I don't think I'm going to dump it off the back ridge in the backyard for the vultures today. It's mine. All right, everybody. Thank you for joining me on this adventure. We took a shot. I didn't know how it was going to turn out. It turned out better than I thought. The smell is amazing. That's the only thing I wish you could really experience with me. And the taste, of course. But I'm not going to get into that until later. I am going to savor the smell for a long while. I hope you make it. It's easy to do. And I wish you all a good evening. Thanks for watching. Bye for now. Yeah, very nice.